The ICOS Ocean Station network covers the whole of the European seas. The primary thing that ICOS Oceans measure is the partial pressure of carbon dioxide in seawater. ICOS stations operate in three basic ways. One is on research vessels, so ships operated by research institutions, commercial vessels, so cargo carriers for example, and buoys, so fixed points in the ocean where instruments can be placed to monitor the surface ocean. The ICOS Ocean Thematic Centre is a support structure that exists within the ICOS research infrastructure. We offer stations a range of services to help them make better quality observations. So we provide them with software so they can calibrate their data. We provide them with standard gases so they know that they're making observations comparable with everybody else. We offer them training so that they can make their observations faster and cheaper and quicker and better. And we advocate on their behalf so that their funding agencies understand the importance of what they do.
My name is Lucia and I'm a researcher at NORS in Bergen, Norway. And now I work in ICOS OTC with the capacity building and training and technical support for the ICOS stations. My previous role was working at an ICOS station. I was both doing my PhD, but I was also supporting all the technical aspects. The work at an ICOS Ocean Station can look in many different ways. It can mean that you are outside working with the sensors and being cold and wet, but also can mean that you are inside of an engine room for several hours on the ship. The support that we can get from the OTC was to being part of a community, but also being able to stay in touch with people who has the expertise and that can provide feedback.
OTC is working on improving constantly the technology of the sensors and instruments in order to collect better quality PCO2 data. Carbon cycle and the ocean carbon cycle is changing very fast in ways that it's very difficult to predict. We are in a fight against time to develop the right tools in order to understand how the ocean is changing. The ICOS Ocean Stations are the first adopters of these new technologies and methodologies. They're also the experts, the observing experts that will be able to validate these new technologies and establish if they're fit for purpose for what we need.
ICOS data is aggregated first into the ICOS Carbon Portal, but that data also ends up in the Surface Ocean CO2 Atlas, which we refer to as SOCAT. So that's a big international effort that assimilates data from all around the world, and the ICOS data in that can be accessed by any group globally and used for global analyses to inform policy making going forward. We know that the ocean's taken up about a quarter of the carbon dioxide we've emitted to the atmosphere. We know that that slows the rate of climate change. We also know that that may change into the future. The rate at which this happens really affects what our climate looks like going forward. Understanding what's going on with ocean carbon uptake is really integral to our future understanding of the climate.